essentially get to the Olympics.
Okay, thank you very much. Coach?
Well, we started out well. We hit our three-point shots early, but we ran into some foul trouble. We gave up like 32 free throws, and we got 14 on our side. So the discrepancy is really just the free throws. It just got the refs to call the fouls on us, and we couldn't get fouls from the refs, so that's the big difference.
Okay, thanks. Are there any questions for Gabe or for Coach from the Philippines? Anybody? Yeah, okay, here in the front row. Josh Davis from FIBA.
Hey, Coach. Second game in a row where you guys, again in the fourth quarter, could have just gone away, but you kept kind of fighting, actually had your best performance again this fourth quarter. Can you just talk about the character of the team, just to kind of stay in it, keep going to the final buzzer?
Oh, well, if you're looking for something positive in this game, maybe that's something we can look at. We knew they were playing hard in the end game. They were trying to, I don't know, build the lead or pad the lead or make the quotient. I'm not sure. But they were just trying so hard, so I felt that we should just match their energy. And the guys felt that too. And if we're going to play our last game, might as well put out our best effort. So for a 20-point lead in the end game, it looked like it was being decided in the fourth quarter. But we were just playing hard as much as we can. And they were playing hard too, because, I don't know, they were trying to get to the Olympics, I think.
Okay, are there any more questions? Just real quick, Gabe, obviously Philippines, one of the hosts, the primary host of the next FIBA Basketball World Cup. I guess you guys and everybody in Filipino basketball will have a rethink and sharpen the focus ahead of the next tournament. You got 4 years. How does that work?
I won't be there. I think it's exciting times for Philippine basketball, you know, to host an event as big as the World Cup. I know everyone, even though it's 4 years away, they're very excited, you know, ourselves in Indonesia, but, you know, it's the task at hand. You know, you got to get the best players available, ready in the next 4 years. We have a lot of young talent in our country. Our youth program is doing really well. And it should be interesting to see, you know, how the groups play out and everything. But, you know, I think everybody can look forward to a very hospitable and fun atmosphere in Manila.
Okay, well, I want to say thanks for coming to the press conference, and safe travels back home.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to continue the press conference with Iran. Iran winning 95-75 over the Philippines. Obviously.
Gosh, played till he was 40. Did you see what he did on the court?
No. Oh, yeah.
He autographed the court.
Oh, yeah. He left his calling card.
He autographed the court, and then it took them, you know, until right before the game to get it off.
Oh, man. He was smart, man. He was smart. Right? Yeah. Michael, just next to the left over here. Yeah, right there. Thanks.
Okay, we're going to continue the press conference with Iran. Iran winning 95-75 over the Philippines. Obviously, the significance of tonight is not just the win, not just the second win, but the fact that they won and China lost and Iran won by a decisive margin, so they've qualified for the Olympics, taking the direct spot from Asia. So congratulations, first time for Iran back in the Olympics since 2008. I guess with Michael Rustenpour here and Coach Shahintab, Michael, if you could give us your thoughts and maybe give us some insight into how everybody's feeling right now.
Unbelievable right now. The highs and lows of this World Cup is just ridiculous. After that Puerto Rico to be so low and now to just fight through adversity, it says a lot about the coach, about the team, the attitude that we have, just resilience. This is a great day to be an Iranian today.
Okay. Thanks very much, Coach.
it was a great game, the last game. You know, we had the up-down in this tournament. We're susceptible in the first round to beat one of those teams from our group, but you know something happened. You know, during the games at the last minutes against Puerto Rico and Spain, we had some mistake. You know, and you know these teams. I knew that they are great. They are susceptible for some great teams. And 2 days with their heart they played, and they beat Philippines. You know, Philippines is a strong team, and it's a pleasure for us to go to Olympic, and congrats to people in my country, all the people who basketball is their favorite sport.
Okay, thank you very much. If you have a question for Michael or for Coach Shahintab, raise your hand, and we'll get a microphone to you. Okay, in the front. Please tell us who you are.
Reza Tahiri from BBC World. Congratulations to Iran's team. You are going, as he said, after 11 years again to Olympic. Can we say tonight, Coach, that the basketball god was with the Iran team tonight?
Yeah, everything will pass, you know. But you know, this situation in FIBA tournament comes with the quantity and quality. Some teams lose, but it's important by how much points they lose. And I think we were not maybe lucky, you know, sometimes, but you know, the God gave us the present because of good games, you know, 5 good games we had. And it was very important that I appreciate the FIBA to make this decision, to let the teams, maybe some teams, they lost by 50. Our teams are also, Nigeria is like that, because they had the same losing and winning with the Chinese. But you know, the margin, the difference points was positive, you know, and same as us, you know. And I think step by step, we got our goals, and thanks God.
Okay, this question comes from a company from London. Don't be angry for me. You have one player, he was Meysam Mirzai.
Yeah.
He doesn't playing in this tournament.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, the other players, when we take, you know, it depends on coach decisions, you know, technical decisions.
Okay.
You know, I think that this kind of questions belong to the coaches, and they prefer that to use some of the players. Or, you know, but Meysam is a very good player. You know, he helped the teams. You know, when we won against Australia, when we won a lot of teams in qualification round, in first round. You know, he did his best. Sometimes in some position, you have some players that they had more experience, and you have to use it. You know, the teams they are together. You know.
I have respect to your decision. Only the question is, or was he injured and something else?
No, he's not injured. We spoke to each other, and we made the decision to, you know, he do his job in another way.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Do we have any more questions? Josh Davis from FIBA Media.
Yeah, Coach, this is not me second guessing or anything like that, because obviously you guys did the win, you got the win, took care of the job. But putting the starters back in, you know, up 20, kind of 4 or 5 minutes to go, was it more to reward them for what they've done, or what was your thinking putting the starters back into the game at the end?
You know, the Philippines, they are very good scorer, you know, and they were back. You know, a little bit at the end of the game, the players were sensitive because they sometimes they gave up their concentration. As you know, that I think they told them that the games between the Nigerian and China finished by 13 points, and in that time, you know, the human is like this. You know, the motivation goes down, and just thought about you know, that game, and they knew that they can, if they beat by 10 points, this is the situation, this is motivation and mentality of the players, you know, and the coaches also. I think in the last minutes, you know, the coaches must, you know, pay attention more.
Yep. Okay, thank you. Any more questions? Just real quick, Michael, you're a relatively latecomer to the program compared to the likes of Hamed and Samad. What were you doing back in 2008 when they played at the Olympics here in Beijing?
2008, I was a junior in high school, watching them on TV with my dad. Welcome to the Olympics. Dream come true. Let's continue this thing.
And also for this first World Cup experience, could you just tell us what that was like?
Yeah, it was good. I gained a lot of information, a lot of just so many valuable things on the court, off the court, so I can take with me going into my next season and take into the Olympics. I think all 12 guys now are going to be on the same page, and I can't wait for the next journey.
Okay. Well, thanks very much to both of you for coming, and thanks for the questions, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much.
Are you going to be playing in Iran, or are you going to be?
Yeah, I signed with Top Iran.
Okay. And where are you from in the States?
Minnesota.
Oh, okay. Where are you from?